But, I mean, Grayson did give him a fight, so, and we know how polarizing LSOE can be. He's one of the most polarizing players I've ever just seen watch, because if that man gets his setups, gets his things going, I don't care who you are, like, what your reputation is, you will die, so.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, LSOE, of course, representing Team DRiP. The kind of the second of the two schools of R.O.B here in Austin, Texas. You've got the more actually rocking. I was about to say rocking the sassy color currently.
Maybe he's getting his fundies better, man.
Yeah, you know, the more quote unquote fundies based R.O.B sassy. And then you've got the more setups and the more I guess technical side of the R.O.B character in LSOE. And as you can see, it's just getting a good mileage out of that gas there as they go through this hand warmer. I mean, we saw a good look into the matchup between Shadic and Grayson. Obviously, Shadic will still has to worry about the offstage shenanigans, the R.O.B conversions, everything like that, dealing with the projectiles in neutral. But R.O.B's big body is absolutely perfect for these Corrin juggles that Shadic has known to be so adept at.
Yes, I mean, he is one of the best jugglers, if not the best jugglers I have ever seen touch a controller. He most of the time doesn't let you land. And R.O.B, known to be susceptible, has options, to cover landings at times, but Giant Sword, it's just hard for him to get down. But luckily for R.O.B, I think another thing good in this matchup is, Corrin has a lot of early kill power. Like, options that normally would kill a lot of characters very early, and I think R.O.B can live some of those setups at least a little longer. But yeah, the main thing for Corrin is, for Shadic in general, we got to mix up those recoveries, because R.O.B loves to cover that kind of horizontal angle that Corrin really likes to, come after for those recoveries. But, I mean, we've seen him mix up his recoveries multiple times against top talent. So, yeah, we'll see what our Austin R.O.B can do against, one of the best reps of his character in the world.
LSOE did, of course. I know he made it into winner's side, taking out Marcel. I'm not sure who Shadic was able to take out, but they're meeting here in the beginning of our top 32 here. Still a best of 3, of course. One more round to go until the best of 5 start kicking in.
Right, all right. Now already Shadic getting the early gyro control, but man, that's such a good burst option for R.O.B. Just getting that dash attack fares going, and that train is not one you want to be on, but the grab interrupting the combo. Really, really interesting start from both players, just feeling each other out at the moment.
I like the idea of Northern Cave as the first stage too. Obviously, I think not only do both characters benefit from having that extra ledge option there, but also conversely, when doing the ledge guards, they both have really good options to cover that platform as well. Corrin's got the disjoints. R.O.B can, of course, put gyro down below and then cover up top with, that big meaty back air.
And you saw that once R.O.B gets in Shadic's face into certain range, there's nothing he can do. You just have to essentially take the down tilts, take the fares. Just doesn't have the frame data or out of shield options to really contest R.O.B, but he does have a really good mid-range power in that pin. Just going to take LSOE by surprise there. Gets the corner situation in the back air, one of the best normals in the game. Just going to stuff out a lot of R.O.B's options.
And talk about a definitive answer from LSOE as well. Down tilt forces the offstage option, and then just sends Shadic straight down below with a down air. And now we're at an even game.
Yeah, I mean, those kind of trajectory of that up B is perfect for R.O.B down air, right? Because normally it's very hard to contest with a lot of moves, but R.O.B down air, it's going to beat out most moves no matter how big they are. So it's going to be very handy if LSOE gets Shadic's timings on the up B. And right now, with the second stop, starting out as a slight advantage, but okay, here's what he's known for. Double fair, no jump here.
Okay, that was smart. Didn't want to commit to the side B just yet, but maybe just knowing that those forward air chains was enough. Corrin not having the most amazing horizontal recovery outside of her back air. So yeah, LSOE just opting to just box her out there, and now is rocking a bit of a lead here. But Corrin, again, Shadic trying to even that up immediately.
Ooh, tries to edge guard, and that's untackable, I think.
Yeah, that was. I saw the red sparks. Yeah, that looked. So that opens up a whole other new door now of the LSOE now has to be aware of when recovering.
Yeah, and that's, LSOE started out this set so explosively, right? Like, really taking it to Shadic, but Shadic not alarmed at all, responding beautifully. Now these chains, but such a big barrier by R.O.B. It's going to be free 50%-ish. And, but we know R.O.B's come back potential. Gets the anti-air laser there, gets a corner situation.
Yeah, we have to see what he can do to kind of back. Oh, there's a conversion.
That's it.
Thanks for coming, brother.
Yeah, the initial knockback on that move is so... If you're even near the corner, you are dead. And, I mean, all 3 of those stocks, like, LSOE is taking it to Shadic, right? He's not afraid. He knows how good he is, but he is not tentative at all, like, taking it to the #1 seed. You got to love the confidence.
Absolutely. And I would... this is kind of, honestly, the kind of set I was expecting from these two. They're both very proficient at maximizing on hits with their characters, right? That either of them get a hit, they know what they need to do to get the most amount of percentage, or in most cases, the stock out of that one hit. So, I mean, we saw a very volatile game. Shadic went on a tear, took a stock, LSOE answered straight back, LSOE took a stock, Shadic answered back, and it was, again, that R.O.B conversion, getting that one hit, taking it as far as you can, sealed the deal for the first game, and LSOE on top.
Yeah, and this is the best of 3, man. I mean, Shadic doesn't have a lot more mistakes to make if he wants to stay in winners. And we know what happens if he goes to losers. There are a lot of sharks waiting. I don't care how good you are. It will be a very rough bracket if Shadic doesn't manage to win this. But listen, the kid's got a lot of resolve. He doesn't have a lot of time, but what he does have is the raw skill. We know this. So we'll see what he can do this game, too. Going to Town and City. Interesting pick, because I think this is a pretty strong pick for R.O.B in a lot of ways as well. But I'm not going to question Shadic's shade choice. He knows his character pretty dang well.
For sure. I think just looking for those solid, as you can see there, almost bit the bullet on the counter pick there from the R.O.B conversion there, the side B almost taking it out. But I think, yeah, these obviously you want the shorter sides. That's normally how Corrin's going to be doing a lot of her killing is horizontally. But I think with what I assume like Triplat's probably gone, maybe Hollow Bastion out of the way too. This is probably your best bet in terms of like being able to continue to chase in these mix-ups with multiple platforms.
Yeah, and we saw the high up B from Shadic, definitely necessary to live in that situation. Getting the down throw, but perfect counterplay, just mashing out early, not really allowing LSOE to get anything started. And that back air, excellent defensive tool, but lands right into R.O.B, up smash, and man, down 2-3. You know, LSOE has just started out these stocks so dominantly. That parry game is going to be pretty important against R.O.B. Obviously there, it's one of the only ways, frankly, that there's counterplay for it. It's just such a good move.
Yeah, I mean, it's the universal way, right? You know, you get the parry, get that little bit of frame advantage, try to use it, and
yeah, another way to beat it is it's not the best startup, right? So if you can get another big hitbox like it before it getting in, that's a way to beat it as well.
There goes. Shadic had the gyro in hand for a moment there, but is now just going to eat all of this R.O.B damage.
Okay, now we got Shadic in the corner situation. But that fair, it's just so quick. It's such a good way to fight your way out of the corner. And oh, that spot dodge so clever because you know what R.O.B can do with a grab in that spot. Okay, the chains are getting started here from Shadic. Oh my god, 67% just like that.
Just about even the game up here. Is going to eat a punish there. Pins right into the shield. Good mash though.
Okay, down tilt. Okay, these strains coming in. Okay, corner situation. That back air is just so massive, and Shadic has one more stock to save his winner's life here.
Absolutely solid parry on the nair. There's going to continue the chase now. And again, catching, that's the second, again, second stock, same as the first, catches LSOE's landing on the Town and City platform with that massive back air. And now that lead that LSOE had built up is now gone, and momentum seems to start to be swinging into Shadic's favor.
Oh,
but now another answer by LSOE.
Yeah, you know, R.O.B be big, but so is back air. That move's pretty large itself, but here we go, the nair conversion into diving so close to hitting, but doesn't manage to get it. Okay, now Shadic with the situation, the Bang confirm is not going to do it, though.
Yeah, good DI there, good awareness, realizing that he was in danger there, and now got to try and mix up his recovery here, see if he can make it back.
Okay, I mean, Shadic is walking on glass here. He doesn't have a lot more time. Gets the nair there, and is that going to be it? Almost does it.
And again, another live from the game. The gyro's on the other side of the stage. No ledge trapping for LSOE.
Okay, Pin here, just going to hold back, and the back air! Oh, still living!
Again, the game considering this Shadic goes low.
Tries to go for the drop down. That was such a good option, but LSOE barely avoiding it. This is so close. Who's going to make the play here? Nair going to be interrupted by his own Nair. Okay. Oh, anti-air's no jump.
All right, he's got to watch out.
Catches the gyro. What a play.
Beautiful catch there. Oh, meets him again in the air, and the backer is definitely going to close it out. And by the skin of his teeth, Shadic's able to hold on, force a game 3.
Damn, and you see the disappointment of LSOE's face there. He knew he had a chance to really make a dent in this bracket, really make a, frankly, dent in for Austin, right? Get that huge W that, we've been waiting for. But he was so close there. If he made 1 or 2 more plays, 1 more off-stage conversion, he could have taken it. So he just has to continue to be confident like he has the last 2 games, and he can maybe do this.
For sure. I think as the emotions started to rise between both players, we saw LSOE take to the skies a lot in those high-pressure situations. I think was just a little bit too worried about actually committing to the grab and getting that either the up throw or the down throw mix-up. Both of those times that that final flash came on the screen, it was Shadic calling out an approach with a back air. So we'll have to see. Maybe LSOE's wising up, could see maybe a more dynamic ground game in this 3rd game. But, I mean, we've seen what Shadic is capable of doing the longer these sets go.
Yes.
Even in the set we commented, the RP run that we were able to commentate together, he pulled, I think, 3 best of 5s in a row down 2-0 to bring it back. So,
yeah, I mean, and of course, it's just kind of like the normal adage goes, like the more time that passes, the better player has, quote unquote, has a better chance to win, right? So I mean, him knowing that LSOE has to shake that off, right? He can still do this. This is still like he plays a character that you can literally punish mistakes with death, instant death. And he has to have confidence in that, has to know that he can do this even against the caliber player that is Shadic. Shadic just taking his time, man, knowing that, okay, that was very close. Like, my winner's limit was almost over. Time to tighten things up, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to play with that. You got the gold chain on, man. You got to play with confidence.
That's true. That's true. Okay, going back to town. See, I thought this was also a good stage of R.O.B. LSOE agreeing with me, going back and, you know, getting that pin. You know, it's such an excellent whiff punish tool. Can definitely punish those gyro tosses. Okay, but the early conversion started by LSOE getting that platform pressure.
Yeah, chase there. And again, I think LSOE is just going to try and continue to keep Shadic guessing. You know, he's going to have to force Shadic to make the better, essentially outplay him in a defensive manner in order to get any sort of hit on him. He's just going to keep kind of assaulting him with this, you know, these pressures, using gyro to kind of keep him guessing and just hope that he can get that conversion he needs to close the stock out.
Okay, this ledge pressure is really good from LSOE. The gyro giving Shadic a lot of issues. Corrin not with the best ledge options, right? Not with a lot of get out of jail free cards. He basically gets to fight his way back, and he does with that forward air. Okay. Well, joining for the anti-air. Those back airs are so dangerous. LSOE staying very disciplined and grounded. But now he's in a juggle situation. Not much he can do there.
Excellent pursuit there by Shadic, too. Understood that you know, you take the jump away from R.O.B, and then it's just kind of the only way he can really get back down safely is with a box. And if you've got an amazing disjoint like that, you know, big dragon sword that Corrin's got, I mean, that's all you need.
Yeah, tries to get the up smash there, but barely whiffs the scoop hitbox, not coming in. And now Shadic, momentum is rising here. Okay, mash from Shadic. Oh, but the trade's going to get him out of there. So unfortunate for LSOE.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, up air is colliding there, and unfortunately not swinging in LSOE's favor, but he's got to, you know, figure out a way to stem the bleeding. You can't let this game get too far away from you at this point.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're in a stock, like, relatively stock deficit, you still have a chance, but it's not looking good right now because Shadic's gotten most of the neutral wins, at least in the past, like, 2 minutes. Okay, uses that pin momentum to slide back. Pretty safe move, properly spaced like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard, too. LSOE is trying to space these backers to get the kill, but unfortunately, Corrin's is just a little bit faster, and then you can see now, you might start to see that fatigue setting in from LSOE, knowing he was so close in that second game. Doesn't want to, you know, lose it too far there. Up air still is not getting the job done either.
Yeah, and oh my god, okay, he's the fair there. But what was beautiful about that last juggle was Shadic stalled his momentum on the upper platform with the pin to make the juggle even more lethal. That's the kind of innovative stuff that only the best Corrin in the world honestly does, and does successfully. And, you know, down 2-1 here against debatably the best player in Texas. Not where you want to be, but we'll see what kind of resolve LSOE has. Playing patient right now, getting his projectiles out, trying to get something started.
For sure. And I'm sure LSOE knows as well as any as he snipes the balloon there with the gyro, that R.O.B is never truly out of a game until, until the game says game. You know what I mean?
Okay, so trying to put him in a rock and a hard place there with the down tilt. Not converting in the reversal pin. Oh, miss input. We'll see the punish here. Yeah, just going to maybe try to go for an edge guard, but nice wait out, knowing that the down air was really the only way he's going to come back in this set.
Yeah, I mean, it's these early convergence here as he's got. Breaks out of the grab there with the box.
Oh, man. And also, he just hasn't gotten these wins in neutral that he needs to string something together for this set because Shadic's just been all over him the juggle game. As he's gone on, this just has been so oppressive, as we're used to seeing. Okay, the down tilt's there, but Shadic, man, these mix-ups off stage just really giving LSOE a hard time.
Oh, good. Oh, beautiful DI in the up air, too. Maximizing that percent there is able to hold on.
Oh, what a tech chase there.
Absolutely. Great setup here now. LSOE in a bit to get his punish.
Oh, my God. I literally thought that was it. That was so close. I don't know how he got out of that, to be honest.
Here we go at 124 now. He's got to find a way. Makes Shadic eat some damage there.
Yeah, at this point, I think 33%. The theater that's out of the table, and the trade is going to do it. LSOE, you see how distraught he is, how close he was. Not only how close he was last game, I'm pretty sure he messed up that 0-to-death conversion, that he had that opening that he needed, and he just couldn't find it. I feel sorry for our boy.